If I can have everyone take a seat, please. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. If everyone can make their way to a seat, we want to get started shortly. Good evening, everyone. If everyone can make their way towards their seat, we are going to get started shortly. Good evening. If everyone can find a quick seat, thank you so much. All right, let's make our way to our seats. All right. Good evening, everyone. Let's make our way to our seats so we can get started shortly. We have a full house tonight. If you're just walking in, let's make our way to our seats. We are going to get started shortly. Good evening, everyone. Let's make our way to our seats. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Could you please take your seats? Can we have the roll call, please?
Commissioner Castillo,
Here.
Commissioner Good,
Here.
Commissioner Schwarz,
I'm here.
Mayor Ortis,
Here.
City Manager Dodge,
My last here.
City Attorney Gorin.
I'm here.
Welcome.
Welcome. Pledge of allegiance, please. Let's stand.
Led by the mayor.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty.
All right, thank you. Now we have a great singer, Camilla Liz. You want to come up and sing the national anthem?
Please all rise for the national anthem, please.
Stay up, that one.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we at the 12th last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through roll us by, o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and keep the bombs bursting gave through that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Wow, Tammy. Wonderful. All right. How about the election results, City Attorney?
Thank you, Mayor and Commission. If you will, item OM number 1, it's a proposed resolution number 2024-R-06, and for the public record reads as follows. Proposed resolution number 2024-R-06 is a resolution of the City Commission of the City of Pembroke Pines, Florida, declaring the results of the general election held on March 19, 2024, providing for conflicts, providing for severability, and providing for an effective date. Congratulations all around. Thank you, Mayor.
So moved. Moved by the mayor.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Schwartz. Commissioner Schwartz, you have something?
Yes, Mayor. 28 years ago, Commissioner Frank C. Ortis was sworn into office. If I had the power, sir, I would make a motion to give you a key to the city, but at this time, I'd like to congratulate you and please rise and recognize Mayor Ortis for his work for our community.
Thank you very much. Couple of words and we're going to go on. Let me just say, 28 years flew by. We had a small town. We were incorporated in 1960, and I was elected in 1996. And I tried to get involved in everything I could. U.S. Congress of Mayors, everything I could. The country knows about the city of Pembroke Pines. But you know what's good about the city of Pembroke Pines? We're the best police department. the best fire department, all of our city employees. You know, when we make a motion or go to act on something, everybody thinks we did it singularly. If it wasn't for our people, our staff, it couldn't get done. They make us look good. I'm gonna miss them. And I also want to introduce the the First Lady of Pembroke Pines, Barbara. And I'm not going anyplace. There's a hiatus in Taft. There's a little Mayor's Cafe there. All right, thanks a lot. City Clerk, call the roll, please.
Commissioner Castillo,
Yes.
Commissioner Schwarz,
Yes.
Commissioner Good,
Yes.
Mayor Ortis.
Yes.
Motion passed.
The Director, Mayor, and Commission, the permanent number for the permanent records of our city is 3856. Thank you, Mayor and Commission.
All right, City Attorney, our oath. The oath of office to be administered to Angelo Castillo for the mayor citywide seat. Next.
There. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, Judge.
My name's Catalina Avalos. I'm one of your circuit court judges. I'm also a resident of Pembroke Pines, probably as long as Mayor Ortis has been our mayor. So good evening, Commission. And it's my pleasure and my honor to swear in my friend Angelo Castillo as not only our mayor, but also my mayor. And thank you, Mayor Ortis, for your service to our city for all these years and to the Commission. So
Thank you.
without further ado, Angelo, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Angelo Castillo, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the state of Florida and the charter and ordinances of the city of Pembroke Pines, that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state, and that I will well and faithfully perform all the duties of the office of mayor on which I am now about to enter. So help me God. You are now the mayor of the city of Pembroke Pines.
No. Okay.
Hold on.
What are we doing?
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you all for coming. I have a couple of things to do. Mayor Ortis, will you join me, please?
Through good times and bad, Mayor Frank Ortis has loved our city and he's served our city admirably. 28 years, 8 years as a commissioner and 20 years as a mayor. I believe you're the longest serving elected official in the city and the longest serving mayor. It is my honor as my first duty as mayor of the city of Pembroke Pines to present you with this key to the city. Thank you very much. I have a very long list of elected officials here. Please forgive me, it's just too long, we won't be able to get finished. If you're an elected official, can you please stand and be recognized? And thank you so very much for your attendance. Thank you so very, very much for all of you. They drove a long way to be here, and I'm very, very thankful to each of them. I have some prepared notes. I stand before you today as the 12th mayor of the city of Pembroke Pines and the first of Hispanic American heritage. This would make my parents very, very proud. But they'd be prouder still that I pledged to you to be a mayor for all of the people of this city. Regardless of race or creed, age, gender, preference, regardless of any characteristic of birth or chance, regardless of who you love or what walk of life you take, and especially whether you voted for me or not, you will always have my vote on equal terms, and that vote will always be cast for what is best for our city. Allow me, if I could, to thank Judge Catalina Avalos for swearing me in. She swore me in the first time I ran for office. And she is a great family friend, an outstanding jurist, and the first Colombian American to ever serve as a judge in the United States. Today's going to be a big day for Colombia. Allow me to congratulate Commissioner-elect Rodriguez on her election. She ran a very effective grassroots campaign. And I'll tell you what, if she works just a fraction as hard as the commissioner she did as a candidate, we're in for a great ride. Our city will improve leaps and bounds. It's a pleasure to serve with you. Congratulations also to Commissioner Schwarz on his reelection. I hope to create a new feeling of collegiality and success with him and all of my colleagues. The elections are now over, and it's time to honor the will of the people by getting to work. Thanks also to my Commissioner, Tom Good, for his selfless service to our city. What a remarkable job you've done. And I look forward to working with all of you as mayor. To our city manager, city attorney, city clerk, and staff, my gratitude for your work is endless, as is my confidence in the hard work ahead that will be undertaken with professionalism and urgency as always. I thank you all. Allow me to introduce my wife, the new First Lady of Pembroke Pines. Turn around, look at him. She is the love of my life. And my daughters, Alexandra and her new husband, Anthony, who are just back. They're just back from their honeymoon. Got married 3 days before Election Day. Thanks for that. And we had a blast on both days. Also, my younger daughter, Caroline. Here. My sister, Terry, and my brother-in-law, Alejandro. Lisa's Aunt Phyllis and her husband, George. Get it up? And I thank you all for all of the support and all the sacrifices that you've made constantly to allow me to do what I do. It's not easy. Let me also thank my special supporters, the proud men and women of our uniformed services, our police and fire unions. My friends at the Sierra Club and Hispanic Vote and the Realtors, you're amazing. Thank you. And every other group, organization, or donor who helped me during my campaign, thank you very much. Let me also take a moment to thank all the members of our military for their service to our nation. I'm very proud that today we have Gunnery Sergeant Gordet and Sergeant Stodgill from the U.S. Marine Corps. They are recruiting Marines, and when that's done, we've got jobs for you here in Pembroke Pines, so don't go anywhere. And, hold on, up, page. Let me thank my campaign team for helping me run what I consider to have been a flawlessly run campaign. We never went negative. We didn't have to. We never sent an attack ad. We told the truth. We focused on what was important to our city's voters, and we earned a decided victory in the right way. In particular, I want to acknowledge my campaign manager, Amy Rose, Mike Kaplan, Michael Worley, and their talented staff for a job exceedingly well done. To all that volunteered their time during this campaign, there are no words that I have to express the depth of my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you, of course, to the voters of the city who, by a large margin, elected me to represent them as mayor for the next 4 years. I won 3 of the 4 commission districts decidedly and narrowly lost one by what many believe is a statistical tie. But I lost it. And the election resulted in a citywide mandate to pursue the issues we presented, your issues. And that's exactly what I plan to do. Now, I didn't run for mayor because I needed the title. And in fact, I've never needed to sit on this dais at all. But I serve because I honestly enjoy it. I honestly enjoy it. Serving our community gives me pride. Helping people gives me purpose. And as grateful as I am to be your mayor, the title will never be more important in my life than Lisa's husband and dad to Alex and Carolyn. Now, during this campaign, I did not have to guess what was on the minds of voters. We asked them. We asked them in person, and we asked them through very professionally well done polling. And they told us what was important to them. And we ran our campaign based on what you told us. You told us that you urgently want traffic relief in our city. You told us that you want housing for our own residents, young and old, that they can afford. You told us that you want us to hold the line on taxes, but you want more police patrols in your community. You told us that you want infrastructure solutions so that we shouldn't have so much flooding. You told us that you want a solution that makes environmental and common sense on trash and recycling, and that you don't want incineration anywhere near this city. You told us you wanted to protect education, and you told us that you wanted us to be kinder and better stewards of our parks. You told us that you want us to celebrate more events here and to truly celebrate the diversity of this city, not just at events that are for children, but we adults want to have fun too. And you told us that you want a strategic plan that captures everything that we do and that drives every decision that we make here in Pembroke Pines, and that you want to read it, and that it should be understandable, and that it should have milestones, and that we should record what we do and how well we do it. You told that to me. And I'm going to do my best to deliver that to you, because I'm a big believer in it. You measure the things, you count the things that matter, or the things that matter don't count. And so we will begin a series of town hall meetings almost immediately, where I want to hear from residents. I'm going to show you what it is that you told us you wanted. And then I want to tease from you the specifics that I can bring back to staff, that I can bring back to the city commission, that we can put together into a consolidated plan that you can be proud of, and that will take us in the directions that you've told us you want us to go. You see, it's simple. Government works for the people, not the other way around. Amen. My campaign centered around big ideas for a bright future, because that's what we residents want. We want to enter a new era of pride, excitement in our future, and innovation, and problem solving. The days of political bickering are going to come to an end, because we're going to be too busy getting the things done for you to pay attention to those lesser things. And I believe that the theme for these efforts, and I want to devote my mayoralty, as long as I'm here, to this theme is, we love Pembroke Pines. And I want to tell you why I've chosen it. I've knocked on thousands of doors campaigning for this job and for others that I've held here. And people are always willing to tell you what they love about the city and the areas about the city that they think they need to improve. They're really eager to tell you the areas about the city that need to improve. But it almost always ends in the same place. But I love living in Pembroke Pines. There's just something very special about this city. There's something very special about the people who live here. There's something very special about saying, I'm from Pembroke Pines. And I want that to be a feeling that we spread out. I want to see that on T-shirts. I want to see that on bumper stickers. By the way, Lisa says we don't do bumper stickers anymore. But I want to see it. I want to see it in the hearts and souls of people. I love Pembroke Pines to drive every single decision that we make, every single thing that we do, in every way, shape, or form. I want it to be something not handed down from the city to you, but something that we do together. This is our city. This is our work to do. It's not something that's going to be handed to you. It's something that we must do together. And I can't wait to get started. So we have a lot of work to do. I'm so very, very thankful for the opportunity to serve as your mayor. I can't tell you how excited I am and enthusiastic I will be. No one will outwork me. And we have a lot of work to do, so let's get started. Thank you very, very much.
Okay, we'll now have the office be administered to J.D. Schwarz for the District 2 Commission seat. Commissioner Schwarz?
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, J.D. Schwartz, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and the government of the United States and the state of Florida and the charter and the ordinances of the city of Pembroke Pines.
That I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state, and that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of the commissioner
For District Two, on which I'm now about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Wow. Good evening, and thank you, all of you, every single one of you who took the time out of your busy schedules to be here to witness the next chapter of our city's journey. Tonight, my family and I are truly humbled by the overwhelming support. This election was historic in many ways. This election was the first time that my sons, Devin and Justin, were able to vote for their dad. I began this journey unsuccessfully 17 years ago. And I ran for the first time in 2007. 4 years later, on the steps of City Hall, of Old City Hall, I made promises that I have kept and continue to push forward to make tomorrow better than yesterday. My son Devin has chosen a career in aviation. My son Justin is working towards his law degree with a focus in government. I can see a future where Devin's work will protect you when you travel by air, and Justin's work will protect our democracy. And admittedly, I can see Justin one day serving all of us extremely well as a public servant. I love you both, and the amount of sacrifice that you've given of yourselves to allow me to serve. I love you and I thank you. "12 years ago, my wife Stacy swore me into office. And tonight, I'm going to repeat what I said 12 years ago. That you're the rock that I lean on. The one who holds the family together and who cares deeply about the community. I love you from here to eternity. To my campaign team, Stephanie and Henry, thank you for your outstanding work. To my volunteers, thank you for your tireless efforts. And finally, to the voters, for your unwavering trust and support, allowing me to continue to provide the leadership we deserve. For the first time, as an elected official here in Pembroke Pines, I will no longer be the youngest. It's true. And I welcome to the board my new colleague, Commissioner Maria Rodriguez. I'm here to support you in any way possible because your success is our success, and we're going to do this thing together. Commissioner Rodriguez, I appreciate your campaign's professionalism and grace, the way you conducted yourself, and you made it all about policy and not politics. And I want to thank you for that. So, over the past 12 years, my wife and kids have witnessed the very good that Pembroke Pines can offer, and sometimes not so much. For a brief moment, I'm just going to take you through the life of a public official in the private moments. When their father on social media is being accused by anti-Semites for bringing policies that generally just want to be the best thing for the city. And residents want to say, why did Hitler miss this one? When I make it onto a national radio podcast, and being eviscerated here locally in political social media blogs, because all I did was hug a Muslim. I was called a threat to national security because I brought forward the Broward County resolution to include the Muslim community as a part of Pembroke Pines. We must be better than this. We will be better than this, because tomorrow is a new day in Pembroke Pines. My wife, Stacy, unfortunately, has also had to protect our family, following police reports, and FDLE even visited our building a few times. We must be better than this, and we will be better than this. And I'm going to tell you how, because it's getting started today. As a result of the makeup of the new commission, just so happens to be now I'm the longest serving district commissioner in the city. And with that, I bring some institutional knowledge, some perspective, so please forgive me if I tell a story or two. It's just so that we could be a little bit better, so we can remind people where we came from and where we're going. By the end of this year, 40% of your elected body will be brand new. That means new ideas, fresh perspectives, and perhaps a new vision for our community. I'm going to miss Mayor Ortis. He always conducted our meetings without bringing a spotlight on himself. He always made it about the entire city commission and what we could accomplish together. At ribbon cuttings and events, he always gave city staff the credit for making the commission look so good. While Mayor Ortis and I didn't always vote the same way, we always had respect for one another, and he could always count on me to run my district through positive, relentless action. Residents would call the mayor, ask for help. He would say, call Jay, he'll take care of it. It's my expectation that this new commission, we're able to run those districts just like that. To the city administration, city attorney's office, finance director, if that's for me, tell them I'm a little bit busy. City clerk, please know that I look forward to serving with you. To our first responders, our police department and fire department, I stand with you to make us a better city. I look forward to more ride-alongs on Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie shifts, the Sanders Express and community events together. Mr. Dodge, I support you remaining our city manager for the foreseeable future. While we may not always agree on direction, you have always shown the ability to adapt to new ideas and are always there providing strong leadership when we face the most difficult decisions. We in Pembroke Pines, we are a city manager form of government. The city manager runs the day-to-day operations. The commission, through majority vote, sets the policy for the city manager. No one person on the city commission has any more voting power or authority than another. And together, we are really, truly equal. The role of the district commission is to serve the constituents, and the mayor certainly runs commission meetings and represents the city at the behest of the city commission. As a newly formed elected body, we have some very important things coming our way. Tonight, I'm asking for a visioning session, a visioning financial workshop to prepare for our trim notice. I want to hear from my colleagues about their vision and their priorities before the next commission meeting. Nothing short of your best effort is expected. We also have our firefighters who deserve their wages to be competitive. Our fire department should no longer be a training ground for departments rather than a destination. I've advised our fire chief and city managers to provide capital improvement plan to add additional rescue trucks to meet the growing demand for service. These items will require a commitment of this commission to ensure our future budget is bright, and I'll accept nothing less than now is the time to get it done. As the first elected official on this dais to oppose incineration, we appear to be united on this dais to ensure the health and safety of Pembroke Pines is protected. We also must remember to not work in a silo, but rather from a regional planning initiative to have zero waste strategy, an education component to change behavior towards being more environmentally responsible. And I lean on City Manager Dodge to bring the city technology that will solve the crisis we face here in South Florida. I ask the City of Miramar Commission to not ignore the letter we sent you a few weeks ago and to stand with us to oppose any incineration on the border of Pembroke Pines. You see, just a few short years ago, I was elected to organize the county-wide push to fight an oil well drilling in the Everglades. I'm not afraid to speak out. I'm not afraid to do that against those who want to do harm or don't have the ability to perform their job. Every single one of us in this room demands that when we call 911, we get the quickest and most professional response from county dispatch. The Broward Chiefs Association recommends the Sheriff's Office takes over this function. I agree with their position. All dispatchers should be elevated to first responder status. Their working conditions improve and their pay scale should be enhanced. We must and can do better to protect our first responders and members of the public through a better dispatch system. Our business and residential communities deserve a more streamlined, and efficient permitting process. I'm committed to working with the city administration and the vendor to make the necessary adjustments to accomplish this goal before the end of the year. The Miramar Pembroke Pines Regional Chamber of Commerce is going to be a part of this process. As the only commission member who now serves as a small business owner with the chamber, I look forward to seeing you at more ribbon cuttings and workshops, and I'm looking forward to our bright future together. Having championed tripling the size of our Diversity and Heritage Board, I am so proud of each volunteer for your dedication to make us better. I also envision Pembroke Pines as being the regional leader in cultural events for our all-inclusive city. My appointments to that board are now chair and vice chair, and I'm so incredibly proud of them and the work that they're doing. I'm looking forward to their incredible progress and what they're going to bring to the table in the very near future. To our charter school family, you have my unwavering support to protect education. And on a countywide basis, I will not accept the closure of any Broward County public school in the city of Pembroke Pines. I'm requesting that the city manager schedule a meeting with the Broward County School Board and the Pembroke Pines Commission, have a workshop no later than the first week of May to discuss the ever-growing concerns facing the threat of closure within our city. I've been asked, and I will certainly continue to carry on the key initiatives that Mayor Ortis and Vice Mayor Seipel have done. Kindness, compassion, forgiveness, protecting kids, and raising positive children. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that I'll be working with Principal Castellanos to make raising positive children a wider net so that we can have this program throughout Broward County to protect these kids, to support families. And finally, with your indulgence, the picture that you see here in Chambers was taken 12 years ago when I was sworn in for the first time. Little did I know it would be the last photo I'd have with my mother. She had an outpatient procedure complication and passed away 3 months into my first term. Before I was sworn in, I made promises to Mom. And I go to work every day trying to keep that promise. Mom always taught me that all you have in life is your integrity, that your word means something, and to give back to your community. Since her passing, I've had a scholarship in her honor and have donated thousands of dollars to help kids just like me, who was raised by a single mom, had dire financial assistance, and was the first in their family to go to college. I have the photo that you see hanging in the office in District 2. And it's a reminder that family is everything. Because I'm trying to make tomorrow better than yesterday. To deliver on the promises I make, to make a more united community, to find the best way forward when things get harder, to lead by example. I love the city of Pembroke Pines because we are the greatest city in the world. I ask that you do your part as a neighbor. Say hello to one another, break bread together, be respectful, leave Washington politics in Washington. We have everything we need right here in Pembroke Pines. If we all work together for the greater good of our neighbors, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. There is no brighter future, a more prosperous future, a kinder future, a more respectful future, a safer future, the promise to make tomorrow better than yesterday. May God bless you. May God please protect our military, our first responders, and give this commission the wisdom it needs to move the city forward to make tomorrow better than yesterday. God bless and thank you.
You have 3 minutes, Commissioner. My last one. All right, Commissioner Rodriguez.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. My dad is gonna actually swear me in, so.
My honor to say the oath of my daughter. I'm feeling so proud. I gotta do it in Spanish because you are so fast. Don't give me time to improve my English. Okay.
There you go.
Office. Yo, María Rodríguez. Juro que protegeré y defenderé la Constitución y el gobierno de los Estados Unidos. Okay. Again. Juro solemnemente que apoyaré y protegeré y defenderé la Constitución y el gobierno de los Estados Unidos y el estado de la Florida. Y los estatutos y ordenanzas de la ciudad de Pembroke Pines. Que estoy debidamente calificada para ocupar el cargo conforme a la Constitución del Estado. Y que desempeñaré bien y fielmente todos los deberes del cargo. De comisionada del distrito, sobre el cual ahora estoy a punto de entrar. Y que Dios me ayude. Okay.
Okay, I asked for a mic because I don't think I could multitask like that. Thank you, everyone. I cried earlier today writing this, so I hope I don't do that again and we get through it. Thank you so much. I am awe of this very moment, humbled, inspired, and filled with so much joy and hope for our future here in Pembroke Pines and across Broward County. I stand before you not alone, but amidst the remarkable assembly of individuals who have contributed to the realization of this victory. This is a win, not merely the product of months of hard work, but also a testament to the unwavering faith in our shared mission that District 3 deserved a representative that truly reflected the changing landscape of our city. To those who initially encouraged me to embark on this path, you know who you are. And to those who placed their trust in both me and my vision for community, I'm eternally thankful. To my incredible partner, Jeremy, thank you for being my rock through this process and for literally always being there for me through our incredible journey. Over the past 4 years, and for never wavering in your support throughout this campaign. I am so grateful to have you in my life, and I can't wait to continue to grow our little family in this incredible city. I wish there were enough words to express how much I love you and how much your support means to me, especially as we embark on yet another adventure. I love you, mi amor. A mi mami y a mi papi no saben cuánto aprecio todo lo que han hecho por mí. No solo sus sacrificios y sus esfuerzos a cumplir nuestro sueño americano, pero también por todo su apoyo en ayudarme en todas mis aventuras. Sé que siempre son bien ambiciosas. Sé que han acolitado cada uno de mis esfuerzos y espero poder darles a ustedes, aunque sea un porcentaje de todo lo que me han dado a mí. Gracias por siempre acompañarme y por ser los mejores padres de este universo. To Sebas and to Feli, who are not just my bros, but my best friends. Thank you for dedicating so much time to this campaign, even when you didn't want to. I know canvassing thousands of doors during winter and spring break isn't many people's preferred way to spend their time off. I'm so inspired by you both and so happy to further continue growing up alongside the two of you. A mi abuelita, gracias por tu compañía y tu cuidado. Gracias por siempre tener algo que ofrecerme, especialmente en los tiempos que estaba tan cansada después de tocar puertas. Gracias por ser una inspiración de una mujer fuerte que nunca se ha dado por vencida y siempre mantenió su fe.
Yep.
To the women who inspired me to run, thank you for your trust, your words of wisdom, and for showing me what genuine community service looks like and what dedication to our communities look like. Adelma, Marie, Denise, Sabrina, Nancy, and Becca, you're all such kick-ass women, and I can't wait to follow in your footsteps. To my all-star lineup of volunteers, Matt, Mateo, Ian, Simone, Landon, Nicole, Andrew, Christina, and Chris. This grassroots campaign would not have been successful if not for you. Thank you for coming out weekend after weekend to help me talk to neighbors and help me hear out their concerns and hopes for our city. Connecting and getting to know my community was the best part of this experience, and I was elated to have had you by my side through this journey. Last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank my team and the absolutely incredible group of friends who made this moment possible. Running for office as a young person and as a first-time candidate is not an easy thing to do, but it was so freaking worth it. Nancy, Becca, Sabrina, Emma, Alfredo, Claire, Gianna, Lindsay, Ryan, Clay, Eugene, Jason, Jaden, and Ricky. Your help with this campaign went above and beyond that of what I could have imagined, and I share this triumph with all of you. I could not have done this without all of your help. Thank you for your trust and support, for the trust and support of the voters, especially in the residents of District 3. Deep down, I've always wanted to be in service of others, and this new role helps me achieve just that. Thank you to everyone that helped me make this dream come true. Our shared vision in bringing a fresh perspective to Pembroke Pines prevailed, and I'm so excited to get to work. I promise to be at your service, and that exactly is what I aim to do. To the residents of Pembroke Pines, and specifically to those in District 3, I am at your service, and I can't wait to work together to bring effective solutions to the challenges facing our community. I encourage you all to manifest your dreams and take a leap of faith, whether it's running for office, whether it's working as city staff, and applying for your dream job. It is so truly important for you to manifest that, go after your dreams, and get that done, because it is with the power of that manifestation and that love and faith for our communities that we're going to bring not just Pembroke Pines, but the rest of our communities forward. I may be the first Latina to sit on this dais, but I hopefully will not be the last. together with the work of everybody in this room, including these wonderful gentlemen on the dais, together we'll maintain our great quality of life, keep our neighborhoods safe for everyone, and bring economic prosperity to all of our families. We'll work to assure that Pembroke Pines is accommodating to our families now and our families for the future. Thank you.
Thank you all. Congratulations. We're going to take a short break now before the commission meeting starts. Congratulations all. I'm told the refreshments are at City Hall. Christine. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, sure.